This is my current at-home glute-focused leg workout routine to grow my glutes.
Hey YouTube!
What's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your trainer Remy. On my channel we talk all things fitness education, workout tips, glute growth, muscle growth, and so much more. In today's video, I'm going to be taking through my favorite exercises and what I'm doing in my workout routine right now on leg day in order to grow my glutes. These exercises are super easy. You can do them at home without any weight, or you can do them at the gym. These are my best and most favorite exercises to do in general, but this is my current split that I'm doing. When you start getting into weightlifting or body weight training in general, you'll generally change your exercises up every few weeks in order to prevent plateau and so that you can try out new exercises and improve at them. But I always keep the general outlines the same. I will start with some form of a squat. I'll then move into some form of a hip thrust or hip bridge. Then I'll move into a hip hinge movement and finish off with some accessory exercises and isolations. So recently in my training, I have not been super into a squat, so I actually put my split squat at the beginning of my workout, whereas I would usually put it at the end, but I put it at the beginning because I wanted to maximize the loads that I could do. Here I'm doing 4 sets. I increase the weight every set, so that means I'm decreasing the reps every set as well. So I start out with the first set of 12 reps, then I increase the weight. I rest usually for about a minute to 2 minutes in between each set, depending on how tired I am and how out of breath I am. Then I move into hip thrust and or hip bridge. I'll usually do both. The reason I like to do both is because the angles are very different. I'll do around 4 to 5 sets of hip thrust. Generally, I like to do a heavier weight. I'll play around. I can do a pyramid set or I can do drop sets. Moving on to the elevated hip bridge. Adding the elevation increases the range of motion, especially because I'm really tall. When I do the hip bridge, generally with my feet flat on the floor, I'm not getting enough range of motion and my glutes are barely lifting up. So I like to add that little bit of elevation so I can really get down deep. You want to make sure though that you're not arching your back and overextending your glutes. You want to make sure that you're just squeezing until they're firm and then releasing, making sure not to drop the weight on the floor, keeping the tension in your glutes. So for the elevated hip bridges, I do 4 sets of 12. Then I'm moving into a hip hinge movement. I love doing RDLs. I could do this with dumbbells or I could do it with barbells. I personally like to do it with dumbbells. It's a little bit faster than loading up the barbell weight. So here I'm doing 4 sets of 10 to 12. Here in Canada, the gyms still aren't open after over a year. So if I was in the gym, I would be throwing in some leg extensions, some hamstring curl, adductors, abductors. But because I don't have access to those types of machines, I usually will finish with a resistance band burnout, some sort of resistance band pull throughs. So I like to do training blocks, and most other weightlifters will actually do training blocks as well. So you'll pick a set of exercises and do them for a couple weeks, improve at them, and then once you start to plateau, you'll switch up your exercises and interchange them, moving into a new training block. In these training blocks, every time you do these exercises, so let's say I do legs twice a week, I'll do this exercise twice a week. But every workout I'll try and either increase the weight or increase the reps, making it a little bit more difficult each time, trying to improve. Of course, included in this is dynamic stretches and warm-up, as well as cool down and stretches. So that is my at-home workout routine to grow my glutes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel if you have not subscribed already. Check me out on all my other social medias. I post a lot more workouts and fit tips every single day on my TikTok and Instagram, so make sure you hit me up there, and I'll talk to you guys in a couple days in my next video. Bye, fam!